Ride or drive with Shaxi. Download the Shaxi ride-hailing app and sign up as a driver or rider. Get Shaxi today from the Google Play and Apple App Store today.
When we sit here on a Tuesday evening, you should know that it is with one agenda, one understanding, and the hope that whatever we will say will go a long way to correct some of the wrongs in our showbiz industry. Of course, the week has started good for us, and today, 4 months crowd doing it here on Showbiz Daily. My name is Sammy flexxnewspaper, supported by Roland Amate, who is at my immediate left. And of course, he represents Shagzy Shatter Movement. Roland Report on YouTube, showbizchannelgh.com. And in the middle is Intim Dode Solomon, aka Chemo. Chemo represents us here at Sammy Flex TV, our online department, and Inti Dosu Digital Solutions. And of course, at the extreme end, man like Clifford. Clifford, I always don't get your full name.
Clifford Banner.
Clifford Banner. Yeah, Clifford Banner is a follower, observer, and a watcher of our industry, and also practicing as a general nurse at a rich hospital. Ladies and gentlemen, show is produced by Theophilus Digosh and Buju Lens, putting together the pieces for us to do it our own way. When we sit like this, we share ideas, and you can also feel free to share yours. I have been on social media and I've seen videos of Joyce Blessing doing something in the studio with one guy who is known for, I'm not too sure about his name, but I know what he does online. Anytime he has some of these comic actors or stars in his studio, they're acting up. And I saw Joyce Blessing in there. When I decided to read what people are saying in the comment section, I laughed out loud. I laugh out loud. They have said, hey, Joyce Blessing, they said that you now far, but we are not far. Meanwhile, Joyce Blessing has a new song banging. He has a new song featuring King Paluta. It is banging. I think it's called Victory, right? I like the song. Personally, I like the song. I've been playing the song back to back. But people are teasing it that, oh, if the music does not work, this is where you pass. And unnecessary statement. But I'm asking, if a musician can do this, maybe let's put it under the bracket of skits. What is the good? What is the bad? And why many people seem to be judging her wrongly? Well, you can also watch it. See what Joyce Blessing did in this skit. And when I come back, ask my people, what did she do wrong that many people are bashing her like that? I'll be back.
Why are you ready?
I am ready.
How bad I don't want to me. I mean, wow.
My hands are.
Every hands are jazz is simple to pass. Rehearsals. Go. 1, 2, 3, go.
Everybody tie. Hey, everybody tie.
Everybody tie the doors, no, everybody tie the doors. Everybody tie the massa.
Everybody tie.
Everybody tie the doors. Everybody tie the boys, no. I don't get out to
Anyway, so that was what you saw there. Let me start with Clifford Banner. Cliff, what did Joyce Blessing do wrong that everybody seems to be on her case?
What did she do wrong? What did she do right?
Wrong, because they are bashing her.
I see nothing wrong with what she did.
Okay.
Because if you are in a space and you can't keep your skill and knowledge at the professional level to give the highest standard of customer care to your people, you are bound to fade out of the system.
Okay.
What do I mean? You need to be dynamic.
Okay.
Everywhere you find yourself, you need to be dynamic.
Sure.
And in this creative space, we realize we are moving towards the skit world more.
So right.
If you don't find yourself, or if you don't reposition yourself and put yourself there, the time you come, you fade out of the system.
People are gone.
People are gone. And there is nothing wrong to, even if she decides to stop the music alone and delve into that. She could do the two alongside. It will even be a way to promote
Her new song.
A songs.
Okay.
So it's always just to be kept in the news.
Okay.
Let me give a typical example.
Give.
Back in the days, when I was growing up, our windows, we used to have what we call jealousies. Those line windows. We open it like this, right?
Jealousies.
You see those type of windows.
Yeah.
Not jealousies. Assuming you're a carpenter, you were doing those jealousies. At the point they started moving to louver blades.
Yes.
So if you don't abreast yourself with louver blades, you fade out of the system. And I'm more be a louver blades. Now we started moving to glasswares.
Yes.
They didn't abreast themselves with this aluku bond and those things. They are now fading out of the system.
Yes.
So if you want to be relevant within the time, you really want to be relevant and you are really a business-minded person.
Okay.
Because whatever they are doing, they are selling their craft.
True. And their image.
So whatever they comment, whatever, all the commentaries are being converted to money for it. Tell me it's true of us. Be it negative or positive.
It makes sense though.
Yes, so she's selling herself. So she's a business-minded person. So I didn't see anything wrong with what she did. She's just trying to keep herself relevant in the space. Yeah.
Perfect. Well, Clifford has started the conversation for us. Let's continue from there. Chamu, what do you also see wrong with what Joyce Blessing is doing?
There's nothing wrong here.
Okay.
What people are doing, obviously, they don't know what is happening online, or they don't know the new economy that even our president or our people at the top there don't really pay much attention to what it can bring us.
Okay.
So I'm not surprised that a lot of people don't know really what is happening online and where the money is. Even at this time, people still think that people like Wodamaya, Kojo Sheldon, Zion Felix, Father Ankra and others, the money that they have made through the online space is not true. Some people think that they are doing something else. So I will not be surprised if some people will think that Joyce Blessing, after getting hit songs, after getting so much attention in music space, doing something like this, to them is negative, or it will not help her in any way. They are ignorant. They don't know what is happening online at this time. That's why they are doing that. But there are so many examples, so many big people outside Ghana or influential celebrities doing something similar or even same. Then if nothing at all, I can mention not long ago, this guy, Kevin Hart. Was on Carsnat's stream. They did it for almost the whole day. He was just sitting there with Carsnat talking about normal issues, or even some issues that will just pop up. Somebody will comment and they will use it to do something. They were doing games, trying other things, like the whole day streaming. And they were there talking, and Kevin Hart is a successful celebrity in terms of acting, comedy, stand-up comedy, and other stuff.
Over successful.
Yes. So he has so much, but he was doing that with Carsnat. Why? Because now he wants to reintroduce himself to the new generation. That's his way of getting in touch or connecting with Carsnat's followers or viewers. That's the way to go about it. So if Joyce Blessing is doing something like this, obviously he wants to connect through that way. Like she wants to connect with the guys through the skits. And
that guy is interesting. I've seen many people in that studio doing that thing with her.
Exactly.
I saw her.
It's a way of getting people's attention. And that guy, I think he operates more on TikTok. Yeah, he's really big on TikTok, and he's been doing it with a lot of people there. So for those who are making such comments, obviously they don't know what is happening. I mean, Nigeria celebrities, they have done it with a lot of people. You see, when Shatta attempted to invite Jarvis and Stella.
Yes.
People like we had people who were making similar comments. So for them, they don't really know what is happening. They don't know where the money is.
Yeah, right.
And for those who know, they know where to go for it. So for me, I think they are just exhibiting their ignorance or what is happening that they are not aware of, and let's allow them to do whatever they like.
They think is right.
But for those who are doing it, they know what they are doing. And Joyce Blessing is obviously in the right path at this time. Yeah.
Well, let me go on to Rolanda Mate and ask that he himself is been featuring in some videos possible. I'm sure he is also not saying top. Hey, God blessing and why everybody is after her.
For the people that are after her, yeah, well, it's the way they think. Well, can you blame them? To some extent, I wouldn't even blame them that much because some of them are ignorant, while some of them are also feeding off a certain narrative.
Okay.
You know, in our space, one of the issues that we have is perception. Yeah, they will call it branding. Branding to some people means putting yourself in a certain box, a certain corner, that you can't even be dynamic with it, that you can't even alter it with trends, that you can't even modify it to suit any other thing. So to them, if you're a gospel musician or you're a branded gospel musician, there's no way you should be seen featuring a secular artist. To them, that is the branding. If you are this, you are not supposed to do that. There is no way. You don't have any window to even breathe. So some of them, it is with that mindset. So if they see Joyce Blessing to be a fully branded gospel musician, in fact, that particular box or cage in their mind is telling them that you should not do any other thing apart from what we know you to be.
Yeah.
And some people are leaving it. Even some of their colleagues, celebrity colleagues, will tell them, and I made a branding. You say I made a branding, and I don't mingle with this and that. But some people, some people's branding or understanding of their brand also revolves around being dynamic, evolving with time, how to adapt with new trends and all of that. There are some people who cannot try what Joyce Blessing is doing, and it is a fact, because of how they've also carved the conversation around themselves.
Okay. So
the moment they try to even do something, or they even have the urge to try something different self, their own fans will come and chew them. Oh, Cecilia, you are losing your brand. Oh, you are putting your brand in the mud. Oh, you are spoiling your brand. Meanwhile, we live in a creative space where everything is intertwined, but people don't know. I tell people, most or almost every creative person has about 2 or 3 talents in them, of which they can explore any of them at any time, regardless of whatever status they have. There are some people who used to be former footballers who are now huge entertainers, like very active in the entertainment space. There are some people who are also...
I heard Dance God, for instance, was a footballer.
Yeah, he was a footballer. A very good one at that. But now he's also he's a dancer as well. And there are so many of them. There are so many people who were into music are now into media. You understand? There are different examples. So for what Joyce Blessing is doing there, she knows her brand and she knows how to be dynamic with it, so what to add, what to subtract, in order for her to get what she wants. Because at the end of the day, it is about attention. And provided it is not insulting anybody, it is not trampling on anybody's right, it is not killing anybody there, why not? She should continue and do it.
Well, Joyce Blessing getting the green light here in the studio, but you go online and the story seems to be different. Listen to us. We are professionals and we are telling you the truth. Meanwhile, in other news, MC Portfolio, aka Deputy Artist of the Year. Now he says he's now very careful how he does his things around fans and artists and how he's able to align himself with some people. Because of that, he is now trying to stay in the middle. Will it work? Only God knows. But that's what he's saying. He's saying that media people, including Chabo, Roland, and Clifford, you guys should not allow fans to intimidate you. That why should you, as a media person, you have your power to sit behind your microphone in your studio and critique Shatawale, Stoneboy, Sark, Sammy, but you are scared. You are scared. You can't say it because you know what he said. The way they will kill you. And what he's warning you is that you guys should stop that. Don't let these fans intimidate you. It is an offense. He is saying that. Well, maybe because they are also with him in the media circles, they would agree with him or not. But first, what did Portfolio say? Let's watch it and we'll come back to listen to what they will also add to this conversation.
Normal.
It's also one of the reasons why today I want to call on the media. There is this creeping intimidation that is, as it were, finding its way to gag and zip up the media from wading into issues that borders around the entertainment space. And if you don't take care, we will allow artists with huge fan base to weaponize their fan base to, as it were, prevent us from doing what we are supposed to do. And this is becoming increasingly worrying. I want to say today and call on the media fraternity that please, we should make sure we are not folding. Because if in the name of the phobia of fan base coming at us, we are going to fold and allow fan base to lead the narrative only in this entertainment space, we are not making headway and we are doomed. And it's something that I've realized. I am making a wake-up call onto the media space that please, we should make sure we are not conforming to the phobia of fan base and fanaticism. Else we will lose our voice in this space and we will be devalued and demeaned to nothingness. I have seen that of late, many people who are supposed to be on authority in this space and are supposed to speak up and even throw their expertise on certain issues wants to zip up because they fear that a certain group of people in the name of fanaticism will abuse their person. And so we are losing quality voices in the space to speak up to the issue and truth to power. I beg you, we can't allow fanatics and fan base to lead the narratives. No. So please, let's do away with this phobia of okay, me dem impem ho asem no bia be yi to the extent say we have people who have very rich contribution to certain industry issues, but fear that fan base will come at them. We will lose it. Please. So far as we are doing this constructively, objectively, and with a little bit of decorum, we are good to go. And that is our responsibility. We have all the industrial responsibility to retribute, reproach, shape the narrative in the entertainment space. Please, we should not conform and becoming worrying.
Anyway, Portfolio in the studios of Hits 103.9 FM during Daybreak Hits. Chavo, you got the message right.
Yeah.
He is saying that you guys are timid. You guys are always intimidated by what fans will do. So the truth, Krampono.
But is he the owner or the determinant of truth?
No, he hears when you guys talk. He hears when you guys talk. So when you guys don't speak the truth, he feels it and he knows it.
So when he sees that people are not saying the way he wants it, he feels that you are not telling the truth. I mean, we should put it in that perspective. I think he is trying to tell us that we should speak the way he will speak.
Okay.
If you are not speaking like that, it means you are not telling the truth. I mean, for him to say that the fans is in a way the fans are gagging the
presenters and media people
and the media people in general, it's not true. What
it is not true.
It is not true. It is not happening like that. You see, for those who are saying something that the fans will come after them, it's two things. Sometimes you can see that they also have an agenda. They have a direction that they are going. That's why the fans are also coming from after the opposite side. That's what it is. But if you are in your own conviction, in your own understanding, you think that this is the way it should go, you will not be bothered by what fans will say.
Okay.
Because some of the fans, the way that they will say it, you know that they don't even know what they are talking about. But they will attack you anyway, or they will say things because whatever that you are saying is against the people that, or the celebrity that they adore. I mean, that one is normal. I mean, even on our platform, sometimes we will say something positive about Stonebwoy.
Yeah.
We will talk about Stonebwoy, and still people will come and attack us. Why are you even talking about Stonebwoy? Don't even say anything good about Stonebwoy.
Yeah, right.
They will come on our platform and say that don't even say any good thing about Stonebwoy. Don't mention Stonebwoy. We don't want to hear anything from you about Stonebwoy. When we say something that they feel it is negative, they will come. Why are you saying something negative about Stonebwoy? Why are you saying something negative about Stonebwoy? Meanwhile, when we say something that they know that, okay, this one is positive, they will still say that, don't say anything for Stonebwoy. We don't like it. We don't want you to say anything about Stonebwoy. So for them, that is it. If you follow them, if you say that you go according to the way that they want you to go, you don't have business. So what Portfolio is saying, for me, I don't think it's true.
Okay.
And Portfolio is a good example. He's been saying things. Some are insulting him, some are praising him, and it will always be like that.
Okay.
So for him to say that is because we are afraid of the fans. It is not true. The fans will rather not even respect you if you go the way that they want you to go.
Okay.
They won't respect you. They won't come on your platform like that.
Okay.
They want you to say something that either is in favor of them or against what they believe in, so that they will also banter. That's what it is. Say it for them to praise you, or say it for them to also bash you. So no matter what,
you should choose one.
Yes. So no matter what, that thing will not stop. So I don't think that they are. You see, some people, they have positioned themselves in a way that they will always go negative.
Okay.
And in that case, they feel that they are telling the truth.
Okay.
That's why the fans are bashing them or going that way. So for me, I think he is just telling us that go the way that I will go, say it the way that I will say it. If you don't do that, it's either you are afraid of the fans or you are not telling the truth. And this world is not like that, especially in this new media space.
Yeah.
Where the media houses now, they don't have the monopoly of giving us the narrative. I think that's what he is losing, that he is talking like that.
Like for the people to only have the power
to speak.
Yeah.
Like now,
they tell you what you are supposed to say, what you want you to hear.
They will give a certain narrative and you all go with
Follow it. Yeah.
But this time around, when they are saying those things on radio, people are saying opposite online, on Facebook, on TikTok, on YouTube.
Yes.
So now they are losing that power. And he feels that it's because that we are afraid of the fans. No, the fans, they don't even have the power to tell you what to say. They only have power to counter or say things the way that they want you to say it, because social media is there for everybody. They are also sharing their views. And I bet you, if you give them chance on radio, the same thing will happen. And they will come and sack you and take over the show.
Yeah.
I mean, on this platform, we have people who will be saying that, don't bring this guy again. Like they say a whole lot.
Yeah.
But the people will still come if we think that they deserve to be here. As for the fans, they will say whatever they want to say. If you can't say it because you think you get backlash from the fans, it's your own thing. And for me, I think he just, I really don't know what he wants people to say, that they are not saying that he's saying that the fans are gagging people. The fans are not gagging anybody. If you say it in a way that they think that you are talking for them, they will praise you. If you say it the way that they feel that you are against their artist or celebrity, they will come for you. And you can't avoid that thing. I mean, sometimes you could be reasonable and say your things in a way that you think that this is how it should be.
Yeah.
They will come for you because it is not in favor of their celebrity.
Yeah.
It will not change. So I don't know where he wants us to go that so that the fans will not gag. The fans are not gagging anybody and they are not changing for anybody. This is it. And I mean, you just have to live with it.
Well, let me go on to Clifford and get his opinion about. Clifford is also a full-blooded SM person, so I'm sure he's part of the people portfolio is talking about. Yes, Cliff, what do you think about it though?
What he said, well, he's the best person to say that too.
He's the best person to say that. Why is it that?
Because he has experiences. Okay. Who feels it knows it.
Yeah.
He's been there. It's your car on him, the car.
And in his case, he's even felt it from both angles.
It's to talk about it. But the problem is, Fanny said there are most media outlets.
Okay.
But I always want to go to the basis of the issue.
Okay.
Every media outlet have their core values.
Okay.
Have their mission statement. Have their vision statement.
Okay.
So, if you are going to an outlet to talk, you should know their vision. You should know their mission. You should know their core values.
Okay.
Typical example. Me to me TV. No matter what NDC will do, to go and praise NDC on to me TV. Never. Because their core value is to project MPP.
Yeah.
So if you are going to an outlet within the media space, you should know the core values. Then you know what you are going to do.
Okay.
Nevertheless, it doesn't also mean there are no neutral people. There are neutral people as well.
Neutral for
They are neutral outlets. Oh no. I didn't like the way he started the statement.
Okay.
But I like his conclusion.
Okay.
So even if you say something, be constructive. Even if I have to say something about an artist or a media personnel, I'm embarrassed, very constructive. Because I should understand, say, it's a brand. I will also build it.
Okay.
So in as much as I will disagree with you on some things, I should be very careful not to throw you much into the dust.
Okay.
So the way he concluded, I like it. By his beginning there,
you did not like it.
Because know where you are going, know what you stand for. Coming here, I know, though maybe if not declared, but I know it fully says. So I know the outcome say BHIM Nation people will never agree with me. But it's an understanding I have.
No, I don't understand. You're coming here, you know what?
I know it's full time myself. What do I say?
But we had some deep people.
But you still have discussion. We still say good things.
Yeah.
But yes, still no. Who are they? Where they cry? Oh yes.
Well, but I will agree because of the association. And we can't do anything about it.
Exactly.
But we try our best to be objective.
Not
The fan base, some are the control narrative. That's me. They control narrative in the sense that now, as Chembo said earlier, formally, back IP is unborn. You remember, say the media only shows you what you have to know or what they want you to know. But now it has changed. We know what we, the fan base, we want to know.
Okay.
But when I go online now, there are a lot of outlets, but I choose what I want to watch.
True.
Because based on what I want to hear, I know baby I'm a choir, method them,
That's true.
If I want to hear good things about Shatta, I tune into Sammy Fred. If I really want to, if there is a news outbreak, now I really want details, I go to Gossip 24.
That's true.
What did I say?
Yeah.
So we control the narrative now. And also, if you're a businessman, and you realize this fan base has the numbers. Charlie, you do things to tune into that line.
Okay.
So I also follow the numbers. So
Okay,
somewhere,
so
somehow,
I get what
they
you
control the
mean.
narrative.
So you think that the media people should also be strategic
Exactly.
to know how they place themselves?
Thank you.
But are they to do that? Are they to do that? Because that point is very controversial. For instance, you are an entertainment platform, and you know very well that SM people control numbers. Are you going to force yourself to be pro SM so you tap into their numbers, despite being the fact that you are supposed to be a media person who is supposed to be objective, like Chemo is saying?
When I started my statement, I was like, I like going to the rudiments. What was your understanding before you even decided to form a media outlet?
Okay.
Do you get what I'm coming from?
Yeah. Were you in for the business interest?
Thank you.
Or you want to do objectivity?
You should define your roles clearly before you even start. You should have a roadmap.
Okay.
This is how I'm going.
Okay.
So this is how I'm going to go.
Okay.
To me, they control the narrative somehow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Roland will take over from here. Roland's best friend is Potty portfolio. So I'm sure Roland will understand him better.
Do you love arts? Look no further. Tetekwarshi Art Market is your ultimate destination for the finest handicrafts made in Ghana. From unique designs to authentic Ghanaian artistry, we bring you the best of local craftsmanship. Find us at Tetekwarshi Interchange, along George Bush Highway, adjacent to Evergreen Palms and the Talo office. Need more details? Call us today at 0244631771 or 0553209514. Come, explore, and take home a piece of Ghana's creative heritage. Tetekwarshi Art Market. Experience art. Celebrate culture.
You understand him, man? Good.
He's
Good.
talking out of his feelings. He's in his feelings.
So yeah.
Why? What happened to him?
Oh, portfolio. You see, recently he's been giving lots of advice. If you've noticed.
Chemo said that portfolio should stop advising. Anytime he tries advising people, it turns left.
Recently, he's been giving lots of advice, and these advice are born out of the recent experience that he's going through.
Okay.
He's going through something. Or forgive him.
I see.
And that is what is pushing him to give some of these advice. You see, it is not a bad thing, though, to go through some of these experiences. The thing is, so many people have been through it. Like, some of us, we've been through some of these, like we've had some of these experiences.
The feeling, yeah.
But after I sign a portfolio in any day, you see, he's seeing the fan base as a weapon, because in the statement he's saying that some musicians will weaponize their fan base against the media, and the media should not fold and they should not form and what. Nobody's weaponizing anybody. Nobody is weaponized. If there's a weaponization, then he should also understand that there is a cause and effect situation here. And what is the cause and effect situation I'm talking about? The cause and effect situation also has to do with the recent weaponization of the media against certain personalities as well.
I see.
Yeah.
And the moment these people also feel that way, be rest assured they will clap back. Be rest assured they will definitely reply you. So in that sense, for me, I've always said that the fan base is like a knife. You, the one holding it, will determine what you use it for.
Okay.
You can use it to cook. And if you have bad mind, you can use it for the other one.
For Nswatreman.
You understand? That is it. It is what it is. Portfolio cannot tell me that, oh, somebody is gagging. Nobody is gagging anybody. If somebody was gagging another person, Portfolio will not sit on radio and talk again. Looking at what he went through or he's been through for the past few months, I'm going to me. I know you come and say, because he's strong, yeah, he has people behind. Oh, boy. It's because nobody is gagging you. You see, unfortunately or fortunately, there are two voices now.
Okay.
First, now you have one voice, which is the one that is coming from the media. That is what everybody was hearing. Portfolio is failing to understand that. You see what he is hearing now. Now, what did I do? Exercise you.
Okay.
It is just that the medium for them to project whatever they want to tell you, no,
was not there.
That is why they are even serial callers.
Of course.
Omun opportunity. Etimi kasa radio so.
You will call here, they will never answer.
Yeah, father. So some of them even formed associations where they have heads who will call and talk for them.
You said that talk credit to mom.
And talk credit to mom. You understand? That is what portfolio is failing to understand. That's me. I want to tell you, see, I catch on social media through calls, through text, whatever. It's been there a long time. And now fail will be weaponized, you will be against anybody. Just that some media platforms are still in their feelings or are so much entitled to be the epitome of wisdom. I don't know why people think the moment you get the opportunity to sit on a media platform, I don't know why some people think that way. I am on a media platform 24/7, but I don't know it all.
Yeah.
There are people who educate us even in the comment section.
Yeah. Yes.
We learn every day.
Very well. Very well.
Yes, I have experience in my field. I'm working, I am knowledgeable, and whatever I would want to share is born out of my experience and the knowledge I have on whatever we are talking about. Perhaps somebody in the house been probably a former of the field that I'm even talking about.
Yeah, so he's more experienced.
Exactly.
He's far more exposed.
Exactly. We're practicing that. The person is a former practitioner. So in that sense, you cannot tell me, said because me radio so and me TV so it said you me assassin. Those who would talk as fans and we see them. And those ones, you don't give them that attention. If you want to, then you want so person But in terms of communication, let's not say idea na share some of the media guys. Now some people who have not joined the media thinking said the moment you are a media personality, you know of wisdom, you know it all. It is one of the problems in here. Some people think that we the media, we made you. We will make you like we made you. Entitlement, no. It is the reason why portfolio will give this advice because they are sharing it say because of the media platform ni sutino.
Onya power bi.
Our power bi a okasa mo bi nkemi.
Okay.
Meanwhile, there are some people that are also in that same line on who are also being used as weapons against other people.
Okay.
And on their own kind. The weaponization of fan base onto the media platform is what you are seeing because Obaka said you are defending your turf. You can see a being common matter any table now. Do you know what the other people will also bring? You have no idea what some people on the media platforms comment are also doing to others. Obi on himself can say but unfortunately on the opportunity.
On our platform.
On our platform, no. On himself will say I say boy okay. Send the yeti we selling show is. Poto. On our platform, no. Over there no kwa jema go for. To me here. What's the opportunity say obe count there? Now also waka. Now call them
portfolio because on can't truth.
Speaking truth to power.
Yeah.
So they should not be scared.
Yeah, the owner of truth. On the determine. And on American. So right now the potty portfolio. Me, I understand where you are coming from. You are still in your feelings. You are transitioning. But very soon, so go through all these phases we are. He will get, I am praying, say he gets to a level of some form of understanding. Be obetimiate two factions na se. Obetimiate two factions na se. Like he will know how to deal with both sides.
Okay.
You know, unfortunately, some people in the media space do not have experience when it comes to both sides.
Yeah.
Inti omo kasa, they are mostly limited to the faction that they belong to. Exactly. But say what pay other side who say missiles ni bisu free aban who say netia.
Ka be who say netia.
Ka be who say kai. Your shirt was a boss bet.
Well, let's try to do the final thing before we run away from here. This is still Showbiz Daily here on Sammy Flex TV. Join us every weekday evening and let's discuss show business. Now, the last one is about a letter written by a group of musicians. I hear they are even twins. They are called Lali and Lola. Lali and Lola. There are some beautiful girls like that, and they are twins, and they have formed a music group. Now, what are they saying? They are saying reinstate TGMA group category. Reinstate TGMA group category. Their story or their play is simple. Over the years, one of the leading award scheme in Ghana, or music award scheme in Ghana, put together by Charterhouse, is called Telecel Ghana Music Awards. For the past 2 years or 3 years, okay, we are entering to 3 years. They have decided to cut off one of their categories called the Best Group of the Year. Therefore, anytime the event happens, we don't see any group category in there. When we asked them why, they said to them, the group thing, they have not been competitive enough. You go in there and it's still the same people. So they think that they should rest that particular group category and bring on something new. And many people have been talking about it, calling that they do something about it. Keche has been crying about it, but unfortunately they have not written a letter like how
Lali and Lola.
I always confuse this name too. Lali and Lola, they have written. And I want us to read their piece. And that after reading, I'll come back to my people and ask what they think about this plea coming from Lali and Lola to the TGMS, aka Telecel Ghana Music Awards, or better still, you can also say Charterhouse. Now, it says, it was written on 3rd February 2025. It says, Dear esteemed board members of TGMA, Telecel Ghana Music Awards, this is our subject. Advocacy for the reinstatement of the Best Performing Group category, 2025 Telecel Ghana Music Awards. Then we hope this letter finds you well. As artists deeply invested in Ghana's music scene, we are writing to express a collective concern regarding the continued absence of the Best Performing Group category at the Telecel Ghana Music Awards. Over the past few years, there has been a significant resurgence of talented and impactful music groups in Ghana. These groups are making tremendous contributions to the growth of the industry, with chart-topping hits, compelling live performances, and a renewed sense of collaboration. Notable groups such as Dope Nation, Keche, Team Eternity, Bad Mayors, and ourselves, Lali and Lola, are just a few examples of the vibrant collective energy driving the industry forward. We believe that reinstating the Best Performing Group category would serve as a powerful recognition of this creative momentum and further encourage unity, collaboration, and innovation among artists. This category has historically celebrated the strength of teamwork and creativity, and its absence leaves a critical gap in recognizing the full scope of Ghanaian music excellence. We humbly urge the Telecel Ghana Music Awards Board to consider bringing back this essential category for the 2025 edition and beyond. We are confident that doing so will inspire greater creativity and engagement within the industry while strengthening the rich cultural legacy of Ghanaian music. Thank you for your time, dedication, and continued commitment to uplifting Ghanaian music. Warm regards, Lali and Lola. Their number is there. I'm sure later we'll have to call them to the studio for us to really understand their plea even more. But Roland knows them very well. He has been meeting them at events. Well, what do you think about this plea from Lali and Lola? They should have made their name L and L. Simple.
Their father is their manager.
L and L. Simple.
Is their manager, so when you meet him, maybe.
Yeah. There should be just Lali and Lola, Lola and Lali.
For me, I agree with them. I agree with them because if the scheme can bring a category or can introduce a category like the urban gospel.
Massa. Don't be a hater. Don't be a hater. Don't be a Satan.
Satan of who?
Just not to be watching this show. Don't do that.
That's bogus arguments. That's serious.
Okay, Yati.
The thing is that you see, if they can bring a category like the urban or contemporary gospel song, then there's the need for them to also treat it. In fact, when you listen to the conversation, for me, I said that the only reason that makes sense to me with this particular category is the fact that they are bringing huge financial returns.
Okay.
And here, I would want the scheme to make that public. Else, any other reason, to me, is null and void, of which I agree with these people that they should bring the group of the year.
Okay.
Because whatever reason they have for bringing that particular category is valid enough to bring this one. Oh, we've seen their efforts. They are doing very well, and we would want to encourage them. The groups in this country who are musicians, are they not doing well? Are they sleeping? Are they not impactful?
The organizers are saying they have not been competitive.
Where you see,
it's going to be dope nation catcher, dope nation catcher, R2Bs, dope nation catcher, R2Bs, dope nation catcher, R2Bs.
And the urban gospel is competitive.
That's what
now
they
coming
think.
so for them. That's what they are thinking.
It's now coming.
Yeah.
So are we doing something like sympathetic?
No, for them they have seen that it is competitive, but it can only be proven
and they see the potential.
Yes,
you see, seeing the potential. Then of course you should also see the potential of groups of the year.
That's why they think.
So it is unfair.
They are not inspired to do it again.
So it is very unfair. That's my point. And that's why I
do. What is fair that you know? Is anything fair in this world that you know?
Since it is not fair, then they should scrap the urban gospel song of the year too. That's my point.
Wait, are you presenting on?
Yeah, let's listen to you.
You see, to me, there is no fair ground. That's what I'm saying. Whatever reason that they have for creating that category is valid for group of the year. Because it is not as if we don't have groups in this country.
Yes, we have.
We have.
Yes.
And the competition that they are talking about, even in the urban gospel fraternity, I can tell you, I can name about 5 people. If this category is to remain constant for 5 years, I can name 5 people who will never miss this category.
Yes.
Will always be.
So
if it happens like that,
and it will be the same.
I was also having one argument, crap, that even when it comes to artist of the year, there are some people who are always there.
Plus one. So
they are always there.
No, you see, so to me, my own is that it is not as if I'm hating on anybody. My own is that the reason for bringing that category is valid for bringing group of the year. Because if you want to tell me it is competitive, yes, groups in this country are also competitive. Keche is competing with other gospel musicians or other gospel groups like Intimidation. And this is a music group. Lali and Lola have also been there. There are other groups, even Tego Sisters and other people are still practicing.
Daughters of Glory Jesus.
You see, you can
R2Bs.
Plus
Asaka.
Plus, there are even bands.
La Men Gang.
Who are all groups in this country. Yet, we still think they are not competitive enough. We still think they are not competitive enough, and we would want to tickle ourselves with urban gospel and come and tell us that they are competitive. In what sense? Competition that they can. Maybe competition that given a fair or an open playing field, they can't even compete with Asaka. Urban gospel. None of them can compete with Asaka. None of them can compete with Lamen Gang. They should name them. They should name the people they want to bring. A bistra, but show me now. A simple beating. A simple beating. So for me, I think that it is still unfair for them to still keep the group of the year category locked in the shelves, telling us that they are not competitive enough. Because after the time they scrubbed it off, we've seen better competitions even in that category than before. You understand? So they should not lie to themselves and think that unless when they come out and they come and tell me that, oh, we are choosing the urban gospel category over the group of the year category because they bring good financial returns, I will keep quiet.
Then that's what it is. So
no, but they've not said.
They don't have to say it because you all know.
You see, we are dealing with open communication and not assumptions here. I can assume, and they can come and tell me that it is not true. We are dealing with open communication.
They can say it is not true.
That is why they release.
But we have sense.
That's
Oh, you don't have sense. So when they say it is not true, you believe them.
Even if you have sense, I don't know what the press statement.
And so what? You
understand? But the thing is that they will come and say whatever they have to say, but the real intentions are there. Like their actions are showing. And that is why I agree with the likes of Keche and Lali and Lola to say that it is very unfair for them to still keep group of the year locked up and tell us it is not competitive.
All right, Clifford, take over from there.
Brother Sammy.
Yeah.
Me fan from Chatter outside.
Okay.
And I come artist no.
Okay.
Or the groups. So I also take from Chatter outside.
Okay.
In as much as it's an award scheme, it's business.
True.
And I'll be a business or share the best returns.
Fact.
Cash.
Thank you. And I believe before they will come out with the categories, they have a team that goes out to do investigations or survey or
research. They do it every time.
They do it.
Okay.
So it's based on the reports they get from some of these surveys, and they come out with some categories.
Okay.
It's business wise. If your mom say compared to that's what I was saying, urban gospel of the year.
Okay.
So they'll go for that. In as much as you feel say Uso Koji award, you're also going for the award to enrich your CV, to make you look better, for you to get big gigs. And also when they say Omboka, you know that Omboka, also they have one no, but then I'll be presenting in a nice way for you. Say Unja. Like, you know, of course, because they have to present it in a way so that we didn't be offended. But nevertheless, they are not being fair. Because we've seen groups coming. Growing up, I saw a lot of groups coming and they were doing good. Some of these things that they inspire
the formation of
groups.
Yes.
Because some of
yes. So if some people are coming together and they know that, Charlie, one day you deserve an award. We have to stop because we are not doing
it. It's better for us to go our solo.
I'm looking for a solo group like the Daytime VIP. Again, a new Gen Z VIP.
Well, we have it. Asaka is representing that that movement. Lamem Gang is there. Yeah.
But we can do more. They can do more. So if they bring it back, it will be an inspiration to the younger generation.
Okay.
I believe that. Yeah.
All right, Chamo, close the show for us. Our time is up.
Me too. For me, I feel that yes, it's a right call that they are making. I mean, if they bring it back for the artists, for people who have interest, it is good. But it is not only for those people that they are organizing the award scheme. No.
Yeah.
The organizers or the owners of the award scheme, they are also thinking about money. They are also thinking about business. So when you bring any suggestion on board, they will think about it. I think even in their response, they said that if they feel that now it is competitive for them to bring it back, why not? They will do that. But we shouldn't forget that if you are a group, it doesn't mean that you can't win any other category. We shouldn't also sound like.
But interestingly, that thing also does not help them to even be recognized easily.
Yes.
Because first, being nominated in the group of the year will also give you that edge that okay, because we were looking for groups and we saw that Dope Nation had this song. When they consider the song, they are likely to, when we are looking at song of the year, they qualified here. What qualified them to be here? It was their song.
Yeah, of course, it's their song. So Dope Nation can still win song of
That's what I'm saying. Still, because they have now their attention is not on them. I don't know if you are getting me.
Let me give you a typical example. There are some artists who just enter into the category with maybe a vocalist, male vocalist of the year. You understand? But then, in order for you to reach, let's say, artist of the year, you will need a certain number of nominations in the scheme before you are even eligible to into that particular category. What happens is that Dope Nation, even if they stand a chance of entering into the artist of the year category, they will be lacking because a group of the year category that could even maybe top up their nominations, like say 3 or 4, for them to be eligible to enter into the group of the year, is missing.
Of course, but here is the thing. So with that group of the year, they can't win artist of the year. Is that what you're saying?
No, they need to support.
Yeah.
They need to support.
Joe, what about those who don't have groups? So for them, they will lack something because if they were in a group, they will also get group of the year to win an award. You can't argue like that. Because there are some people who are also solo artists. So if you say that a group of the year will help somebody win artist of the year, what about the solo artists? Why should they use to win artist of the year?
They also have the single categories to compete for.
Yeah, so for me, I think it's neither here nor there. The where I will agree, or I wish that the Charterhouse will listen to those who are pleading that they should bring it back, is because it will help the groups. It will encourage people to also form groups. I agree. But what about business? You can't just wish for something when you are not the one paying for it.
They should come and tell us how much. They should come and tell us how much they are getting. Actually, from the urban gospel side, the group of the
urban gospel. No, Naomu, Ayikro Mafa, PR ne, and Kovo Mafa one Chankro Moye Jumakra, Jumanesi.
May say.
So for them, I think it's purely business. Okay. So we can only plead with them that I think it will make sense, or for us it will be good for them to bring the group of the year back. But I will not argue apart from pleading that it is necessary that it should be back. No, this is purely business decision, and for that matter, I'll allow, or I'll leave it to Charterhouse to decide.
Well, so I am also of the view that all things being equal, the group category should be revisited or reinstated, as Lali and Lola have suggested. Because even in Grammys, I think Grammys still have the group category. Yes, so I still want to believe that, guys, enough of the break. If you can consider urban gospel music awards that you are not even sure of the future, then we have to consider the group of the year. At least we are so sure there will be music groups till music will stop in the world. That one, anybody at all can tell. Like if I close my eyes, there will be music groups till music will close in the world. But that urban gospel thing, you can't even tell the future. Yes, they've been surviving for the past years, but ahead of us, we don't know. Like they were able to see Azonto. That time people were giving them pressure, create a category for Azonto. They said no, let's monitor them to see. It's true. Today Azonto is not there. Imagine if they had created a category. Maybe it would have made people do more Azonto. Maybe not. But the sound changed. This urban, it's same way it can change.
Of course.
Sure.
Same way it can change.
It is changing.
Even the name is some way, but I mean, they
have what it is. Yeah, so I think that
they have the
reinstatement will not be a bad idea. So Charterhouse, over to you. Go to your board, think about it again. If you are not able to add the research of the group, give that contract to Flex Entertainment. We'll do that for you and represent it to you. That's all. Thanks, guys. Clifford Bano, Intimidation, Solomon Chemo, Landamati, to the producers of the show, Flex the Gosh and Bujulens. My name is Sammy Flex. We do this with you, so why not share your opinion and let's read them as well. We'll meet again in our next video. We're out of here. Bye bye.
Everybody check now. Check it. Check it. Check it. Check it. The beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level. checky, checky, for checky, checky, for checky, for checky, checky, checky. Reselect glucometer, checky, for checky, checky, checky. Push sugar level for checky, checky, checky. For checky, checky, checky. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now. This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.